Hi guys, it's Nina from VR Focus. We're here at E3 and we have the dev from Gunheart. So could you tell me a little bit about the game, what your objective is, what's it all about?
Yeah, so Gunheart really is about making a great co-op experience for VR. We built it from the ground up. And if you look at our backgrounds, we've made many shooters in our past. I worked on Gears of War. One of my co-founders worked on EOS at id Software and also worked on Halo at 343. So we love making games that allow you to shoot things in their face, right? And doing that with friends, because when you're playing any kind of game with another,
shoot your friends.
Yeah, well, that'll come later. But initially, we just want to make something that was super easy to get in, drop out co-op. You sign in. There's already people around you. You jump in, go have some missions, earn some rewards, unlock new stuff.
Are there different types of weapons? How long are the experiences for? Is it different types of battles, different environments?
Yeah, absolutely. All of the above. So start with the weapons. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun finding weapons that are sort of tried and true. Like, of course, we're a shooter, we got to have a shotgun, right? Because things get in your place, you have to have the video game shotgun that's great at that. But also finding weapons that really shine with VR and especially motion controls. So our crossbow, for example, that you get a chance to play with today, if you hold the trigger down, you can continue to guide the bolt mid-flight, which is great for if guys are ducking behind cover or whatever, you can still get the shot, which is something that feels really, really cool. Kind of like, seen out of the movie Wanted, for example. That, and we have another weapon affectionately called the death disc, right? Because it's all about hugs, not killing things, just kidding. That allows you to take this giant spinning disc and slash through the guys or bounce it around. So yeah, wide variety of weapons, because any shooter is really tested by how much fun and how over the top the weapons can be. And also on the bad guys, the full progression. One thing that really shines in VR is the scale, right? So we've got little tiny guys that'll sneak up behind you, and the straight-on guys that jump in your face, and the massive guys that really have presence in a way that we've never really seen before. So for this initial release, we have 3 major different biomes that you'll traverse through, each with a very different feel and structure and how the layouts. And as you progress through the be able to see various components of this, and at the end be able to mix and match all types of them. So you'll find yourself jumping from a wide open battle arena where it's all about flanking and taking the high ground, diving into caves and interiors, and then into what we call ultra narrows and dungeons, where different enemies, the way you handle them in each environment feels very differently, right? Because you get the constraints or the wide open. And really want to focus on being able to mix up your strategy from mission to mission. Even if you're playing a similar game type, for example, you may encounter very different biomes, very different combination of enemies, and the moments that trigger those enemies. So it always feels like a fresh experience.
Amazing. And on what headsets is it available on?
So we're launching later this summer, initially on both Oculus Touch and HTC Vive. And then shortly after that, we really look at is any platform that is great VR with decent motion controls, we'd love to bring Gunheart to.
Amazing. And are you also working on another VR game after this, perhaps?
No, right now, we're all focused on Gunheart. And in the good process of shipping any game, you've got to make that hard decision of things that you really love in the prototype stage that unfortunately aren't going to make it for launch. So we love the opportunity is if the game is out there and well received and people love playing it, new weapons, new enemy types, there's tons and tons of things we'd love to get to. And additionally, initially we're really focusing on co-op experience because we wanted to make it very easy with, it's the early days of VR, there's not a ton of players quite yet. But over time, we'd love to get to that point where introducing more competitive game modes. And we have a lot of great ideas we'd love to bring to Gunheart soon.
Amazing, great. Where can we find out more about the game?
GunheartVR.com is our website right now, and you of course can follow us on Twitter. More to come very soon.
Amazing, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Head over to VRFocus.com if you want to find out any more about VR, and I'll see you there.